Welcome back to the Football Terrace. And have we had a breakthrough moment in the Premier League? Have we finally got to the bottom of the Manchester City charges? Have Man City admitted that they're cheats? Have they admitted they broke the rules? Have they admitted all the wrongdoing surrounding the 115 charges? Well, their fans, certainly, who are a big part of their club. They are Man City. They are the lifeblood of that football club. It's been revealed that Man United's new CEO did not play any role in the sponsorship and salary deals that have led to Man City being charged with an alleged 115 rule breaches by the Premier League. Great news. Great news for Man United. And you would surely think City fans would look at it and go, well, if United have done the due diligence and the man that's been the COO at our football club has done nothing, maybe that makes us look innocent. No, in fact, it isn't. Manchester City fans in their droves keep believing that a little Google search would have helped. Sick and tired of this Arsenal fan that's calling me an Arsenal fan for retweeting it. Omar's expertise in sponsorship and media rights reflecting 11 years of senior roles. He has a track record of negotiating complex and innovative partnerships with leading brands and companies, but he did not play a role, bro. There are City fans all over the internet stating that his name is all over the leaked emails. The same leaked emails. By the way, the same leaked emails that they said were fake.
Nice.
You couldn't make this up. Genuinely, you couldn't make this up. So now suddenly Man City fans think or are admitting that they're guilty.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's crazy to me. Genuinely, it's crazy. Man United take their COO. He becomes our CEO. And on one news report stating he had nothing to do with the alleged breaches. Yes, he did. He must have. He has to know about it. Know about what? Know about what? I thought you were innocent.
Been saying this for a while. There's some controversy in that game. I mean, we can talk about the Henderson foul. I think it is a foul, but I think the goal has to be given. I think this is not an Arsenal issue. This is not a Crystal Palace issue. This is a football issue. This is the PGMOL. But what I will say is that, look, I look at Arsenal today. They look focused, concentrated, and they go and win 5-0. All season I've watched Arsenal, and I think defensively they've been good, but they've been lacklustre in the final third. They look like they're a little bit stuttering. They don't look like they can beat teams like they did last season. They don't have that fluidity. They have a bit of a break. They come back 5-0. And I think this has to be acknowledged here that Arsenal are not Man City. They don't have the squad. They don't have the player depth of quality. They have a select few players that have played a hell of a lot of football. And I think up until the last game we saw them in the FA Cup, they looked knackered. All over Christmas, they looked exhausted. They've had 2 weeks off. He's rotated a lot today, getting a lot of subs on. They've now got another week and a half off, and I think that stands Arsenal in really good stead. I know they probably wish they were in the FA Cup still, but this little mini break has been fantastic for them. They look a different side. Do
you agree with Mark here? The opinions surrounding Arsenal's season have been very interesting to me in the last 3 weeks. A lot of gooners writing them off, a lot playing down a 5-0 win. Suddenly performances don't matter. And I'm going to state this. For the last 3 weeks, performances don't matter. Winning is all it's about. That has been the rhetoric. Let's not pull away from it. But do you agree with Mark? Do you think Arsenal look like a better team this weekend? I personally think they do. I'm seeing people playing down, scoring 5 goals. I've never seen a team win 5-0 and their fans not be ecstatic. I'm not saying get carried away. There's like, it's 5 goals, don't care. Very weird feeling around Arsenal right now, and I want to understand why. Give me your thoughts and give me your feelings. Just take a look at what Lee Judges just said on AFTV. I think it's similar.
The second part, it's all very tight at the top. I know, a week's a long time in football. Last week, he was all over doom and gloom.
Yeah, exactly.
but it's tight up there when you look at it after today's game.
Yeah, look, listen, you take the confidence from that, but let's not get carried away. I've got to say, Crystal Palace today, that's the worst team I've seen for a very, very long while. They had no ambition whatsoever. Even at 2-0 down, they didn't come out. You know, I think they might have come out now, like, you know, when they start playing. They just didn't have no ambition. They lacked anything there. So what you have to do is you have to just beat what's in front of you, and that's what we've done today. We've not done that in the last couple of games. But listen, what I see today, which was nice from that, I see it's a little bit sharper, a little bit more movement, and I see a couple of players looking at, you know, obviously the rest has done Jesus good. I thought he was magnificent today, apart from not scoring. Odegaard, I thought was very, very good. I thought the midfield, I know people was very efficient today, Robbie.
Yeah.
It was efficient. I thought they played very well yesterday, Arsenal. I wouldn't say it's the best performance I've ever seen from them, but it was very good. I think it's right to say don't get carried away. We're definitely winning the league would be a nonsense. But I'm still seeing a lot of people state that Arsenal are not even in the title race. They won't be in the title race. I have commented back to a lot of them and said, can you specify what you mean by that? How far off the top points-wise? How many more wins, how many more points will Liverpool's and City have compared to Arsenal by the end of the season? No one wants to put any specifics down, of course, because you don't want to be held to account. Not getting carried away, but being angry still. I don't personally get it, but I'm a United fan, so why would I? Let us know in the comments section below. I want to take a look at what Lee Gunner has got to say here as well, because, of course, he has been saying for the last few weeks, along with Standard FC, winning is all that matters. Let's take a look at his brilliant fan cam.
Could have put Jesus, stay where you are. Yeah, Trossard, stay where you are, and put him on the right, Martinelli. Instead, Starboy stays on. He was awful, man. Absolutely awful performance from him. Yeah, very, very poor. Yeah, even when Ben White was overlapping him, yeah, he was coming back inside, and he's very, very predictable recently. Very predictable. It's not even recently. He's been very predictable, well, since March. Hence why he's not been great. Now, let's go to Trossard.
I just want to say about Saka, I think Lee's absolutely spot on about what he says there with Saka. I think they need to look at taking him out of the team. Maybe you put Trossard on the right. Maybe you put Martinelli on the left, because Saka has become far too predictable. I think Lee's spot on there.
I thought he was awful in that first half. And most of them were, to be fair. That first half stunk. Absolutely stunk. Yeah, and like I said at the beginning, don't let the scoreline fool you. That was not a great performance today. Yeah, great that we got 5 goals. Yeah, closing on the goal difference. Perfect. Happy days. When it went 3, yeah, I was like, right, keep going. Keep going. Get a 3rd and a 4th and a 5th. Get the goal difference up, because if you want to be in a title race, yeah, you've got to go and pound teams that are extremely poor. We did that today. Fair play, but it was not a great performance. And them two things can be truthful. You've pounded them, but it wasn't a great performance. Anyway, Trossard, great.
But I agree with what Lee has said there. And this is where I think you see the true Lee Gunner. The Lee Gunner you sometimes see, because people sent me this clip and they sent me a tweet that I'm going to show you in a minute. And I think Lee's right. It wasn't the greatest performance. I don't necessarily think that Arsenal were flattered, though, by the scoreline. But this is where I'm a little bit confused. And there's a tweet that was sent through to me. And it was a tweet that was quoting something that Allegri said, that it's not about fun in football. Winning only matters. Lee Gunner quote tweeted this and said, but, what about processes and phases? For me, he's implying that football isn't about excitement, the journey, fun, performance. It's all about winning, because he's quoting and backing the phrase, only winning matters. So I understand that Arsenal fans are angry with Lee because he's criticizing the performance, when he's been tweeting and spouting things in recent weeks of, well, no, actually, winning is what matters, not performances, not fun, not how you feel, not how good something looks, but what it delivers. And this is where I actually think what Lee has said in his fan cam is right. Don't take the tweet too seriously. Don't take the tweet too seriously. Don't be too salty. Don't be too triggered by it. What Lee says is right. You want performances for sustainability. You want wins like Arsenal got yesterday to help you in the league, to give you the points, to give you the goal difference. Both are important. Winning, of course, is hugely significant in football, but you won't win regularly without sustainable performances. That's the truth of the matter. Anyone that's just all about performances and not winning is an idiot. Anyone who just says winning is all that matters, I care about nothing else in the game, it's not wrong as a statement, but it's a reductionist statement. You are looking at a complex situation. What leads to only winning, removing all those factors and acting like they don't exist, being a reductionist is wrong in my opinion. So I get why people are calling out Lee for this, but for me, I think what he said in his fan cam was, to a degree, was spot on. To a degree, was spot on. Wasn't the greatest performance, but where I disagree with him, I think it was a very good performance. You won 5-0. I think Arsenal fans should be very happy, but there's still some areas like with Saka to question. Hit the like and the share button, people. Up next, man like Rory Jennings.
Taking him back at Chelsea.
Mourinho?
Yeah.
In a heartbeat now. This second, right now. Get Pochettino out. I'll go. I'll do it. I will make this happen. Like, I'll do anything to make this happen. I would love Mauricio Pochettino to be out on his ear tonight. I don't think that man has done anything for the club. I don't think he's a particularly good manager, and he isn't fit to lace Jose Mourinho's boots. Jose Mourinho is 10 times the man and 10 times...
But Jose is definitely better than Poch. I'm not denying it, career-wise. But you wouldn't... Jose now with these kids... Jose now with this transfer policy. Jose at Chelsea in 2024 is a disaster. It is literally, it would be like trusting your pet chicken with a wild fox. If you have a pet chicken. Do you have pet chickens? Some people keep chickens for eggs. They do. It's like keeping your chicken with a wild fox. Ending badly, bruv. It is not going down well. I can't believe, Rory, I know you love Jose. That's what this is. I suppose some Chelsea fans kind of look at Jose as the one that got away, their first true love. And they'll always hold a flame. There'll always be a torch there being held. But Rory, you cannot want this man back. If you think you're in trouble now, this guy gonna kill you. Gonna kill ya. People, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you to everyone who sent clips into us today, screenshots into us as well. It means a great deal. Until next time, take care, goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you all again soon.